All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakorash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, walk them, learning, teaching truth and sincerity. This is going to be another video dealing with the situation with the brother down there in, I believe it's from the Tampa camp. The brother, from the video title, it said Danyaahla, the Levite. Just throwing in my 2 cents on it, the whole the video, we can't. The thing that I wanted to cover about it, and Salaki for the extra noise because I'm driving, is when there's a certain point, brothers go watch it. It's an hour long. It's his testimonial. The brother had an incident, causing excruciating pain to the flesh, and it could have easily been fatal, but the Lord was with him. There's a certain point to where he had said that he wanted to tap out. He said the pain was so bad that he wanted to leave this flesh. All right, it was deadly pain. All right, and so the angle that I wanted to focus in on, and he said it himself, and he brought out scriptures on it himself, for us to pray for the strength to endure whatever Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai throws our way. Because are all of us going to have the same thing happen to us what happened to him? Probably not, but are some of us going to have different things happen? Most likely, all right? And for some brothers, they are going to hurt as bad, just as bad, if not even worse. So being in this truth, hey, the Lord, he's going to chastise us. We're going to have our ups and our downs, but pray that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gives you the strength for it. I believe it was Bruce Lee. He was one of the people who said it. I've heard the quote come from other people. Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a hard one. All right, and pray for the strength to endure whatever Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai throws at you. That's one of the main things that I was really absorbing from his whole testimony. There's not a whole lot of people. The Lord had it happen to him because the Lord knew that he was strong enough to endure and to survive it. Not all of us can say that. There's not a whole lot of brothers that might have been able to go through that same thing, and when that point came to where he felt like he wanted to die, the brother powered through it. Not every brother has that type of strength. So pray that whatever lot that the Lord has us fall into, pray that you have the strength to endure it. All right, so I just have this scripture right here. I'm not going to have a whole lot because I'm driving. I just wanted to do this video either way. 2 Timothy 2 and 3, it says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach." All right, in war, a soldier in the ancient world may have got hit with an arrow. All right, a soldier may have got thrust through, may have got hit by an incoming enemy horse. All right, but he had to power through it. Break the arrow off, pull it through his wound. All right, if he got stabbed mid-battle, he had to back up for a minute and try to dress his wound and, continue on. And in this truth, that's what the Lord was, I can't stress it enough. There's not a whole lot of people that, if you're suffering some sort of pain and you feel like you want to die, there's not a whole lot of people that can pull out of that. There's not a whole lot of people that have been able to continue on. Especially Esau, like the brother was saying, Jake, we have a higher pain threshold. So if we feel like we're about to die, then Esau probably would have already been dead, or another nation. All right, so that the Lord really put the hardcore spirit on that brother to pull out of that situation like a soldier, and that's something that we have to think about. Being in this truth, it's not going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, I'm gonna get another one of my favorites. Hey, that video, it's fearful. The Lord could get you at any time for anything that you've done, and still expect you to stay upright in your behavior. And that's another thing. If you get punished, that doesn't mean now it's time to curse the Most High and start not believing. You still have to maintain your integrity, and that's what that brother did. And that's another that that brother has extreme integrity. Because how many people do you know would have been able to go through that and still, not forsake the Lord? All right, let me get this. Acts 14:22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High Power. So through much tribulation, through much trials, through much hell. All right, literally, the word crucible, it's a synonym for trial. It's one of the definitions given for a crucible is to be placed in an oven. All right, that's actually one of the definitions for crucible, for an object, for something to undergo intense heat in order to fully craft it. All right, and that's that brother, he literally went through the fire. And Lord willing, brother, brothers is praying for you. I really don't have a whole lot of words for it. I just wanted to touch on that angle. Pray for the strength. Because this is not of us. This flesh is weak. When King David, whenever he got into trouble, let me get this real quick. Because King David, he was our mightiest warrior, the mightiest man to walk this mug. All right, underneath Yahushua. But he knew that it wasn't his hands that delivered him. He knew that it wasn't his muscularity that gave him the victory in the battles. He knew that it wasn't his wit. He understood that it was Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's why when you read through 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, and the Chronicles and all throughout the Psalms, King David always ran to the Lord. All right, through high mountain or low valley. All right, which we are to do. And this is Psalms 18:2. Let me see. Do I need to start at 1? Yeah, I'll start straight at 2. Psalms 18:2. It says, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is my rock, and my fortress, and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I will trust. It says, my buckler, and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. So every form of power, every form of deliverance, King David attributed to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, in which that's what that brother was doing in that video. That's why he pulled through. All right, he didn't. Hey, and he was giving his testimony when the event first went down. He didn't immediately go rush to Esau, and that's another thing. There's not a whole lot of people in the world that would have been able to sit there and he was waiting for the brothers to come to his aid first for counsel. Just imagine what was going through the brother's head as he's probably laying on the floor, thinking on everything, thinking on everything ever. There's not a whole lot of people that have the strength, not only after getting, jacked up so hard, to lay there and wait and to not immediately run to Esau, Edom. All right, because if the average person break their toenail, they run into the daggone doctor immediately. They call in 911 until the phone break in half, and they immediately get into the hospital. Hey, that brother, the Lord put the spirit on that brother to preserve him until the brothers came, then is helping recover him while he's in the hospital. All right, verse 3 says, I will call upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. So us trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that's how we'll be saved, no matter what happens. All right, if the Lord might put you in a little bit of the hot seat to see where you lie. All right, if you go through hell, are you gonna up and scream and, oh Lord, why you let this? You're gonna bug out, or are you gonna maintain your integrity and simply go through what we have to go through? Because it was told we're gonna have to suffer. We're gonna have to go through hell to get to heaven. All right, so that's it for this video. I just wanted to touch on that angle. Pray for the strength. That's something that I took away from the video. Every brother takes away something different. One of the main things I took away is to pray for the strength to endure if something like that were to happen to you. All right, if something like that were to happen to me, whether it be the exact same thing or something. Hey, there's all types of judgments. You can get impaled by something. You can get something crushed. You can fall off of something. All right, you can get dunked underwater, all types of judgments. But ultimately, hey, pray for the strength to endure. All right, be thou, like Revelation, be thou faithful unto death, and I shall give thee a crown of life. All right. So, hey, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Chakorash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim. Walk, walk in learning, teaching in truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.